It's ended.
It's ended. I feel like it's over.
Shot it a year ago, so it's good to see it all cut together now.
Wow. Is it bittersweet, kind of, or?
No, it's appropriate. You know, it has to finish, and it finishes well. And so it's, you know, you've got the foot in the shoe, and you've done up the laces, and now you can walk.
And you've kind of seen these guys grow up, Emma and Daniel, and.
Yep. Except you don't really notice it because I work, you know, a short period every year, and you know, when you do that, you come back and it's just 1 year has gone by and they're a little bit taller or something. But it's only when you look back over 10 years and you realize they were down here somewhere when I started. I was looking down there, and then over the years that happens. You don't quite know when that did happen, but anyway.
How much and what kind of changes have you seen in them from over the 10 years?
Well, they're in charge of their own destiny now, and they ask questions, whereas, you know, when you're 9, 10, 11, 12, you sort of you do as you're told. I'm happy to say that they ask questions because they're part of the process.
And were you able to snag any souvenirs? Did you grab anything and throw it in a magical bag to take home with you?
I might have done.
Anything you want to share?
I may or may not have done.
Come on.
No, I'm not telling you. I've got secrets in my cupboard at home. Why wouldn't I? I've been Snape.
And has it been emotional for you to see it end?
It's happy because, as I was just saying up there, you know, good stories have a beginning, a middle, and an end, and that's the whole point of it. So for me, it's a celebration. Storytelling, hooray for that. Once upon a time, then there's a middle, now there's an end. Get out there, find the young writers, say to them, here's some money, here's a room, write something. And we'll trust you, and we won't try to interfere with your process too much. I enjoy dark roles. I enjoy any part that's complicated, and I don't mind whether you call it dark or light. As long as it's interesting. No, but the point is that, you know, good writing finishes. A good story has to finish. So you've got to celebrate that, and it shouldn't be hard. We should all go, that was it. We did it. We didn't screw up too much, and now we all move on. You know, it's like my eye line was down here with 3 little kids. Now Daniel's dancing on Broadway. That's how it's meant to be.
Fan of the series, I was waiting to see Snape in this film. I've kind of been waiting for 10 years for this moment. As an actor, have you been waiting, as the man obviously who plays Snape, have you been waiting for this particular film?
Well, I was waiting to read the script to see, okay, what's in there that is in the book, or what isn't in there that is in the book, or how are we going to tell this bit of the story? But, you know, Steve Clovis is brilliant at taking the book and condensing it.
And in my opinion, they told it perfectly. There's no better way, because some of the best emotions in the film come from your scenes.
Well, you finally see Snape in 3D, literally, as well as emotionally.
And it's everything you ever dreamed. Trust me, I'm seeing it right now. So honestly, on behalf of all the Harry Potter fans, thank you for the last 10 years. An honor. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How are you, sir?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm good. Is it a bittersweet emotions tonight? All good? How are you feeling?
No, it's good because good stories, beginning, middle, end. That's what's supposed to happen. It's supposed to finish as well.
I have to say, sir, the last few weeks at MTV, we have been having a massive contest, the Harry Potter World Cup, we've called it. We've been asking the fans who their favorite character is of all time, and this is it. 7.5 million votes have been counted. Severus Snape, Alan Rickman, you are the winner of the Harry Potter World Cup. Look, we have the cup.
You're lying, aren't you?
Right there.
What do you think?
Have I got to get this on the plane tomorrow? Well, thank you. And it doesn't weigh nothing.
That means it has heft and worth.
Is it chocolate? I hope. Thank you very much.
What does that mean to you? I mean, of all the characters in this universe, the 7.5 million votes have counted you as the best.
It's a vote for ambiguity and things where you don't know quite how things are going to turn out, and all sorts of values that you can't talk about without ruining the film, but things like courage and determination and loyalty and love, actually.
I mean, yeah, when I saw the final film, and congratulations, you have they all have great moments. You have some amazing moments in this final piece of work. It struck me that this series and this final film is about friendship and love, the power of friendship and love. And you must have made some amazing friendships in the course of this series, I would think. Is that part of what this is all about? There's the work, but there's also the camaraderie of these actors?
Well, it's a validation of, I'm very involved in the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, where I trained. I think there are 15 graduates from that academy playing adult characters in the Harry Potter franchise. You know, you just start with Voldemort and Gilderoy Lockhart and Filch and Dolores Umbridge and Petunia and Peter Pettigrew. These people all trained somewhere. So it's a vote for the process, and you don't just kind of show up and cross your fingers.
I think it's safe to say we've probably seen you play Snape for the final time. I don't know, what circumstance would change that, unless Jo has another story she wants to tell. How much are you going to miss inhabiting this character? What are you going to miss?
I won't really miss anything because it's been such an extraordinarily complete character to play, and to go back would mean I don't know what the scenario would be. It's been so much about he appears to be one thing, and then you find out little bits, a bit more about him as time goes on, and then there is a right and proper conclusion, I think.
We've been asking, I'll let you go in a second and get out of this horrible heat, but we've been asking for Twitter questions all night long. Our audience wants to know here for you, Mr. Rickman, what is your favorite scene in the Harry Potter series? That's a tough one.
It's very difficult to answer that question because I might be giving away some plot.
So in the last film, perhaps?
I won't, but I had a good time with the very first scene I shot, because that's where you say to the director, rather than just stand in front of the kids, could I crash in the door? And then you discover that your character has a lot of explosive energy as well as standing still. So it was good to discover the two sides of him.
Last question for you. When you were at the London red carpet, the fans were chanting, "Snape, Snape, Severus Snape." It seemed to be a reference to the Potter puppets. Do you know about the Potter puppets?
I do.
Have you watched it? Have you seen the work?
I have, yeah. Well, somebody's very clever, and it's very beautifully done, that little piece of work. And I don't know, could they get rich from that? I hope they did. Maybe not. They should.
The beauty of
Hollywood should commission them to do something.
There you go. Well, congratulations. I won't make you lug that inside. We'll get it over to your all. We'll send it to you. How about that?
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Rikmana! Here we are, the final premiere, the final Harry Potter. Anything you want to say to the fans going out?
I don't know how many of them have read it, so I better keep my mouth shut.
When you look back on it, do you have a particular favorite memory of making the film?
It's 10 years of happy memories, and a lot of them are off camera in more ways than one, I think.
All right, thank you so much. Congratulations.